If you're heading to the mall doing a little shopping, you'll probably notice something a little different with the trees around West Acres. There's going to be blue ribbons around them in the coming weeks. And it's all for a very important cause. And here to explain what that cause is and how we can all contribute to its success, we have Ashley Ray back on our show. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
And so for people who, what are those blue ribbons if you see it?
Yes, okay, so before we talk about that event, let's talk about National Foster Care Month, because that's what this is all about. So I'm going to share just some statistics. As Mrs. International, of course, my platform is foster care. So this is a big month, a really meaningful month for us. Every 2 years are different. There's no 2 years where foster care is the same for many different reasons. So these numbers are averages. But globally, there's about 2.7 million children in the foster care system. In the United States, there's about 440,000. And then here in North Dakota, there's about 1,600. So what's going on today is the Regional Foster and Adopt Coalition. They are doing their annual Blue Ribbon Awareness event. So like you said, out at West Acres, their volunteers are going to be out there today at noon, and they're tying a blue ribbon on the trees. Each blue ribbon represents a child in foster care in the region. That event goes on for 2 weeks. So the display will be up from today through the 24th of May. So people can go out and see all the blue ribbons, and just know that every single blue ribbon out there represents a child in the foster care system.
I think that'll be eye-opening to a lot of people, because 1,600 just in this area alone, I mean, that's a lot. That's bigger than some towns around here than their entire school systems.
It is, yeah. And when we talk about some of the bigger states like the Texas, the California, I mean, we're up in like 50, 60,000. Of course, they have a bigger population, but that is a lot of kids that we need to serve. And of course, my mission as Mrs. International is really wanting to encourage families to think about being foster families. Of those 440,000 children in foster care, we only have about 200,000 licensed foster homes, 30 to 60% of which drop out each year, and COVID made it even harder. There's less foster families right now because of COVID. So we need foster families, especially for teenagers. I would like to put that out there. Every year on average, we have about 20,000 teenagers that age out of the foster care system without getting that permanency, without, you know, either reunifying or finding a forever family. And so we need foster families right now more than ever, especially for teenagers. And
that has to be really hard, I mean, because you're a 17-year-old and you're unsure. We remember what those times were like. You don't know what's going on in the world.
No.
And you're trying to figure it out. And then all of a sudden you wake up one day, you're 18, and then
and there you go. That's it. Yeah, and that's just it. They don't have that stability and that support of a family unit to come back to and to rely on. And so, like I said, now more than ever, we need families for them. And then also, of that, 440,000, there's about 122,000 children whose plans have been changed from reunification with their birth family to adoption. And so they are looking for forever families. They're in need of forever families. So that's a little bit more than 1 in 4. And if you think of that, 1 in 4 children in the foster care system need a forever family. And so although we say you don't go into foster care to adopt, that opportunity is there sometimes. There are kids that need that stability, that unit, that family unit. And so we encourage everybody to consider foster care and to support those children.
And so if people are considering it, maybe even just want to look at it, I understand it's a big life decision for a lot of people. And so if they're just kind of curious, maybe learn more information or kind of, dip their toe in the water just to see, where do you start? Yeah,
you can reach out to your county social services. You can reach out to Nexus Path, ASK, which is Adults Adopting Special Kids. You can even reach out to us at beafoster.org or reach out to me on social media and just talk, gather information. Nothing's committing you. So if I could, I don't know how long we have, but I want to encourage everybody to support Foster Care Month. And they can do it in 2 easy ways. Put on something blue, snap a photo, share it on social media using the hashtag National Foster Care Month, or they can take a blue ribbon and tie it on their tree, on maybe their post, on their deck, on their balcony, even on their doorknob on their apartment. And just that in itself can bring awareness to Foster Care Month, something so easy. I was going to tell people to put it on their car antenna, but I don't think we have those anymore.
Yeah, so cars, a lot of them don't have that built in anymore. It's okay. My truck still has one, so yeah.
Okay, perfect. But you can put it on your door handle. handle on your car.
Yep.
But just something so easy can make such an impact and create awareness.
Yep, no, okay, yeah, and we are running out of time here, and so all some good stuff. Wear your blue, tie that blue ribbon, and just kind of support the families as you can. Ashley, thank you so much today.
Thank you.
Coming up here on today's show, we're going to have more about how one nurse is pushing through adversity to land a job helping others.